Hello everyone, so I just finished building the first iteration of my MyDV. Now if you don't know what a MyDV is, it's essentially a configuration that's used for DMR and D-Star at this point and will soon support Fusion, but it is the general method of taking a Raspberry Pi with an Arduino connected to it, and then connected to that Arduino is the AMBI 3000 vocoder. Now this vocoder is the same vocoder that's in all of your digital radios, Fusion radios, D-Star radios, DMR radios. They all use the same vocoder. So the idea behind the MyDV is to set it up in a way to where you don't need a radio to get into the digital networks. So that's the general idea. Right now, all I have this set up for is DMR, and as you can see on the screen to the left, there is a QSO going on right now in the DMR talk group that I'm currently sitting in. But it is capable of D-Star as well, and soon it will be capable of Fusion. And so this is pretty much a digital radio without any RF. It's going directly into the Raspberry Pi, and then that is going directly into the internet, logged into Brandmeister. So you'll notice the screen on the left just displays who's talking, and we can turn the volume up so we can hear him.
I'll let you and John look at it. I just heard you on there, and you opened the conversation up for Johnny's Don's movie.
So just a normal DMR QSO. Sounds just like if you were on an actual radio. And then this screen on the right is used for control. This mode button will switch you between DMR and D-Star, and that just switches the protocol back and forth. The power button turns this screen on and off, and then your settings is where you put in some of your user settings. Talk group is where you input the talk group. Right now we're sitting on 31402, but I could easily switch it over to 3100 like so, and when this gentleman stops talking, I've just kerchunked the MyDV here, and then now I'm sitting and listening to 3100, and that screen just turned off because no one's talking. But if I went to another talk group, then if someone was talking, that screen would turn back on. So that's the basic setup. It took me a couple hours to get this in the box, and I'll do a video of what the inside of the box looks like later. I've learned a lot of things. I've made a lot of mistakes, but it was a pretty fun project, and I look forward to not having to use a radio while I'm around the house. See, I'm still in 3100. You notice someone just keyed up there. So it's nice not to have to use a radio. It's just really convenient to have this at the desk. You know, if you wanted a base station to get on digital radio, if you're going through a hotspot, there's no real reason why you should be going over RF. I mean, I guess some people could make the argument that it's not real radio. You're just doing VoIP over the internet at this point. But in my mind, if you're using a hotspot already and you are just getting into it from your shack, there's no reason to occupy space in the RF spectrum. You're just getting on an internet protocol through your hotspot. So cut out the middleman, get one of these AMBI vocoders, and have this little setup right here. And hopefully Fusion will be supported soon, and then we can use things like YSF and FCS. Alright, so that's pretty much the end of this. I'll do a video a little bit later going over the insides, and once I figure out D-Star, I'll do a little video on that as well. Thanks.